can you believe this is the same car that went into the wall hard in turn 3 about 2 months ago. It's the same car that broke its lower A-arm on the right front in the Thunder Road Harley-Davidson 200, and it's the same car that they transferred over and used at Langley. So they've thrown this car through the ringer, and yet it still is fast enough to compete up front with the best of the best, because he is one of the best of the best. But it's all been about Peyton Sellers. He's going to come back to the white flag into turn 4. It was a tough race in the Thunder Road Harley-Davidson 200. It was a tough race before that when he was stuffed into the wall in turn 3. But he has overcome and improvised. Call him a winner 6 times in 2025. Peyton Sellers to Philip Morris victory lane. 6th win in 2025. You've bested your win total of 2024. Now getting 6 as a come over. Get congratulations. A 6th win. You've had some down moments here. A month ago, we talked about it in the Thunder Road Harley-Davidson 200. It was a rough night after that contact on lap number 1. How does it feel to go out and dominate tonight? White flag in the air. 1 to go for Zach Paragoy. In 49 starts, he had never won. This season in 2025, he had 4 second-place finishes. On his 50th start, he gets his first career win, and a month later, on his 51st start, he'll take it back-to-back. 2 career wins for Zach Paragoy. Does BJ Reeves think about making it 3 wide into 3? White flag, nose to nose across the stripe. I mean, they are dead even. Davis, Reeves, 77-63. Zach Reeves, both of them looking for their 2nd wins of 2025, and it's going to come down to the line. It's going to come down to the wire. Who's going to take it? It's Zach Reeves by a hair. Pick him up, 2nd win of the season in the 77. Wow, what a finish. This is one to celebrate. This is one that'll be a long celebration. We saw it earlier in the year. 3 poles. You had the win, and then in qualifying, when you got one of those poles, the wreck in turn 4, a little over aggressive. You have been working, you and your brother, you and your family, ever since then to get this car back to victory lane. What does this mean, Zach? It looks like we're about to take the green flag, how they're running right now, but we've already taken it. We're off and ready to go. This is racing. Dylan Davis, whoa, big moment. Gets a shot from the one of Scott Phillips. That's going to change it up. 3 wide. BJ Reeves looks at it for just a moment, backs out, and all the while the leaders get loose. Whoa. Interestingly enough, twice this season he's finished a position 3 times in a row. 3 times a 5th, 3 times a 4th in a row for Blake Stalling. So it's not like he hasn't been up near the front, up in contention, but I think the front 3, the 3 right in front of him, had just had a little bit more, enough to best him. Put it through consistent trials, and it is performed each and every time, and he's been working his way forward all season long. Got that win, 1 win here in 2025. He's never had a season, ever, or he has won more than once. He won in 2021 and 2023 and this year, but never in one season as he won more than once. Speaking of winning, Peyton Sellers, 5 wins this season. Lap traffic coming up for the leaders. Last time Paragoy was in the lead, he was battling with Atlee Weiss, and lap traffic did not play to his favor the first time, but it did the second. How will they encounter the lap traffic this time? Martin Jr., 71, pulls up out of the way. No effect to the leaders, but Jared Dawson and Bev Paragoy right there next. Both family members of these 2 cars. Peyton Sellers is looking for his 8th championship. He's currently tied with David Blankenship at 7, but he's looking for his 8th here in his over 20 years of racing at South Boston Speedway. His last win came just a couple of weeks ago, about 5 weeks ago. I think the lead that Jacob Borst has right now really shows you how close a lot of these drivers in the Centera Health Late Model Division are when it comes to speed and talent. We saw earlier, Jacob Borst was running right out in the top 5. Could not go anywhere. It looked like he was quote-unquote slow. But here, once he's able to find clear air, he's out by 2.7 seconds. Almost a 3-second lead. No headlights or taillights in sight for the 25 of Jacob Borst, literally and physically. No headlights on the racetrack because it's already lit. But the 25 of Jacob Borst, nobody in sight. Like you said, Kyle, trying to run away with this one. It'd be his first win in almost a year, almost 2 weeks to the date. This could be an emotional victory. here for the 25 of Bourse, not just because it's been almost a year, but he missed the Thunder Road Harley-Davidson 200 because of the passing of a family member. And you got to think what it would mean for him to get back to victory lane, possibly even dedicate the win to the passing of that family member. But it is never easy when it comes to loss. That is fog, that is condensation that is filling up those windows and windshields. But those race cars are bare bones. They are built for pure performance, not driver comfort. Drivers are athletes. A lot of people don't believe that, but these drivers are athletes. Gets up to 120 degrees in the car. And here at South Boston Speedway, we have a great track surface. You are putting down fast laps every lap. There's no lap off. You can't just ride around here at South Boston Speedway. You are always up on the wheel, getting after it, because if you are not up on the wheel for any moment, well, you're getting past and you're getting behind. We thank you that you held out through the rain. Thank you for coming out here this evening. We're going to get racing and the Command very soon and have six awesome races for y'all tonight. It's twin races for the Southside Disposal Pure Stocks and Centera Health late model, and then it's a Dollar General Hornets and Budweiser Limited Sportsman's for 20 laps and 50 laps. It's Jordan Pinnock. She's running in the 7th position in the standings after some rough races, but she continues to impress. In her last race on June 28th, she won her first career race. It had been long awaited by many fans here at South Boston Speedway. She's actually the second ever woman to win a race at South Boston Speedway. The first ever was Kristen Simmons back in 2014 and 2016. So the first woman in over 9 years and the second woman ever to win a race here at South Boston Speedway. Really has good raw pace. If he was able to win here today, it'd be his 6th career win, but it would be his 4th of 2025. It would double his total from 2024. 2 by 2 by 2 they go. Behind the Danville Toyota pace car, it will pull off. They're ready for the Gutter Works green flag on the first of 6 races here this evening on Boone Tractor Race Night. Let's get them roaring and rumbling into turn 1. BJ Reeves is off. Gennaro back after race number 3, where he had some terminal damage after contact with Brunelli. We're glad to see him back, glad to see his fight. He just graduated from high school in May, and he works full time. And so he said he's just been working and getting the car ready to get back to racing here at South Boston Speedway. It's a 3-way fight for the 6th position. Gennaro in 6th, Jared Dawson in 7th, and Brad Foy right there in 8th. It all came from a stack up. Of once the leaders were getting past the 45 of Towler, those behind them couldn't quite see him until it was too late.
Yeah.
You see all that damage right side of the 88. That is significant. It's body damage, you know, and body panels are never easy to replace, but it's better than frame damage, better than chassis damage.
Well, that's exactly right.
If you're going to take the positives and negatives out of the day.
I think you did.